Have you ever been so far outside of God's will that you believed that what you were doing was actually in the center of God's will? Like you just didn't get it to the point that you thought that the actions you were taking were going to be pleasing in God's sight? But the truth of the matter is that the things that you were doing were actually opposing the will of God. That's a dangerous place to be because we think we're right. We're so convinced that my opinion and my emotions are correct, and it doesn't really matter what the Word of God says. It doesn't really matter what Jesus is saying. What really matters is what I think and what I say. And we need to realize that we run the risk of being a Pharisee from time to time when we don't truly seek out God's will in every situation. Because here's Jesus telling them what the will is. And this is where Jesus steps in. He says, I tell you, if they keep quiet, the stones will cry out. My disciples are like a rock. They're crying out in place of the sun. I don't want a stone to take my place. I said that earlier. I want to be a person who's in line with God's will. You and I need to be seeking God's will in our life to such a way that if we see ourselves stepping outside of God's will, that we're willing to get back in place and take our place and not let the rocks take our place.